I wanted to, I touched on Brian Schmetzer a little bit. Brian Schmetzer came in after the Ziggy Schmidt era and created what can be considered the Seattle Sounders dynasty, right? They're 2016 to now, they've been one of the most dominant teams in MLS. Major League Journeyman brought this up, and I kind of want to pick your brain on it too. Where does Brian Schmetzer rank as a coach in MLS all time? Because he's got to be getting up there.
I mean, I don't think it's ridiculous to say he. Okay, well, I'll clarify this. I don't think he's in a position yet where you talk about him as the best all time. I mean, I think for me personally, that's Bruce. And there's other guys in the conversation, but I think Bruce to me is the clear one. But I will say that I think Schmetzer is, if you're talking about guys in the conversation, I think he's in the conversation, but I don't think he's a favorite. I think he is very much on the outside of that conversation, but to be in the conversation itself is already a very like high bar to get to. And I personally think I think he's there. I think there should be some credit to the fact that he has won such a wide range of trophies. He's not just like a merchant at like we're just going to win the FA Cup every time. It's like it's Leagues Cup, it's MLS Cup, it's Supporter Shields. It's actually I don't know about Supporter Shields. I'm sure they've got one. Or he's gotten one. It's CONCACAF Champions Cup. Like it's just so many different things, and I think there should be some credit to that because he can win in different types of formats and in different types of styles with different types of teams across the many years that he's been in charge of Seattle.
Brian Schmetzer has won bloody everything. Champions League, two MLS Cups, a Supporters Shield, four Open Cups, and now Leagues Cup. Dax McCarty said it best, and I'm going to quote him because I thought he really did a good job with it. Brian Schmetzer is a top three coach in MLS all time, and he's not number three. I think we all can agree it's Bruce number one. But I'd struggle to see who could displace him for number two. And maybe that's a top 10 episode coming up because we did international managers, but now maybe we just do all time. It's tough to find somebody who has had his success and longevity over the last, however long MLS has been around, 30 years or whatever. The guy just has a knack of winning and winning with whatever you give him, right? You gave him Stephen Fry, who was at Toronto until they took him over, was kind of average at Toronto, turned him into one of the best goalkeepers in MLS history. Arguable, but up there, at least in his generation, right? We'll put it that way. You gave him Nico Ladero, who, yes, by far top 10 attacking midfielder of all time. We've had that conversation already. And you surrounded him with youth talent. Jordan Morris coming out of the academy. All these academy kids now, Obed Vargas, for example, Paul Rothrock, George Manungu, like he just keeps making it work. And even before that, you gave him players that were MLS vets, and he made it work. The dude knows how to get it done, and it's really, really impressive. And I definitely would put him up there at the very least in the top three, if not the top two. And what's funny is like, you look at Bruce, and then like, who's the next guy up? It's the guy who spent a ton of time at Seattle in their first reign too, Ziggy Schmidt, right? Like he's maybe the next guy up. So Seattle have just knocked it out of the park with the guys who come in and run the show.
Well, I mean, I think that's a testament to the other people in the organization as well. I mean, obviously there's talent in Siggy and Brian Schmetzer, but you don't get that level of consistency and success for this long period of time just because you've gotten two good coaches. I think it's just a very well-run organization from top to bottom.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's one of those things that you just look back and like, man, I wish I had somebody like that. And every time somebody's like, oh, he gets into this bad run of form, and oh, maybe it's time for him to go. And I know we've talked about that a couple of times, like, oh, is this the end for Brian Schmetzer? Always finds a way to get around and get it done. Good on him. And you're like you said, credit to Seattle, who are a well-run organization, top to bottom.